yeah, so Sony announced that they're gonna stop making physical games. You know, the actual discs and cartridges and all the stuff that we've been used to buying all these years. They're just not gonna do that anymore. Um, yeah, so everybody's really pissed about it, and yeah, I'm not too happy either. I'm considering getting rid of my PS4. It's the only thing I use to do game reviews because I don't know how to do all that on PC and all that. So I might have to. Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe getting a Nintendo Switch at some point. Because I don't know, I feel like maybe I trust Nintendo a little more. Also, there's something called an Evercade, which is really just for retro games and stuff. It's a pretty cool system though. Been considering that, but I think I'm gonna have to give up on Sony, PlayStation, and I never really had an Xbox. I had a Xbox S, One S, but it didn't last very long. It conked out. Don't know what was wrong with it, but I really just wanted to use it as a 4K player. But it didn't last too long, anyways. But so I've mostly stuck to PlayStation all these years. But even then, I gotta admit, I lost interest in games. I didn't really buy much for the PlayStation 3. PS4 I got into a little more because of this kind of retro thing going on right now, where people bringing back sort of retro looking games. But I think I can get a lot of that on the Switch, so I'm thinking about going over to the Switch. And I haven't had a Nintendo system for a long time. The only Nintendo system that I had as a kid was the original, because I went from that to Sega to PlayStation 1. I went from the original Nintendo to Sega Mega Drive, and then PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. And I never, and when I got the PlayStation 3, I ended up not really buying a lot for it. And I was just more into movies during those years. So eventually got the 4, I don't know, just because there was a couple of retro looking games I thought were cool, and I ended up mostly just downloading games, but I'm kind of regretting that now. I want the physical back, and now the Sony's made this announcement. It's just pissed me off. I've had enough of them. So at some point, I'm kind of playing through my digital library on the PlayStation 4, and I'm gonna delete things I don't care about, and whatever I do care about, I think I'll mostly. I think I'll try to get on the Switch if it's on the Switch. But yeah, this announcement just pissed me off, and that's gonna have to be it for PlayStation. I'm not gonna be bothering with them anymore. So yeah, before I just make this video talking about that. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm reviewing a couple of games. I'm going for the Arkham Batman games. I'm not really big on them anyway, so I'll just delete them. And I guess I'll still have my PSN account unless I can delete that, maybe. I don't know, I could probably get rid of that. The trouble with deleting the games, you can't get your money back or nothing, so that sucks. think this year I'm at some point gonna have to go back to Nintendo and maybe just stick with that and not worry about what else is going on with Microsoft or Sony. Fuck all that. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. So you're gonna see a few game reviews on here. Just stuff that I need to get through, just so I've done a video of it, and that way at least I haven't downloaded it for no reason. Then maybe at some point I'll end up doing mostly Nintendo on here on this channel. So we'll see. But I'm trying to do games review, movie reviews as well. At some point I'm going to be doing that. So yeah. But the whole thing of like, you know, them ending physical discs, and also the PS6 won't have a disc drive. And it's funny that Rockstar with GTA 6, they announced that won't have a physical disc; it'll be download only. And then not long after, Sony says that they're going to be doing that with everything from now on. From January 2028, so that's 2 years from now. It's funny how the timing of it, they say that and then Sony comes out with that. And then, I don't know, has Xbox made any kind of announcement? I don't think they have. They probably will, or have they? I thought I heard. Did Microsoft make the same announcement just recently? Don't know, I think they might have. But anyway, let's just hope Nintendo doesn't say that. But yeah, all these years of buying physical games, I'm going to have to try, whatever's left on older systems, I'm going to have to try and get before prices go up. I don't know if that'll happen. But I think that's it. I think I'm done with modern gaming, and maybe I'll get the Switch just as like the last kind of thing I'll ever get. Maybe the Evercade, but when it comes to PlayStation, I'm definitely done. I can't see a future now with PlayStation. I was never bothered about Xbox anyway. But I think I will have to get rid of my PlayStation 4. But anyway, that's it. I'm done with all this modern crap. I'm gonna rid myself of it at some point. So yeah, let me know how you feel about all this crap going on with Sony and what you plan on doing. Alright, see you next time.